Ruckus and the Menace fam, how's it going? You are watching Week 7 of This One's for Sam, and we are taking on the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium with your Carolina Panthers. We fell to 4-2 last week as we lost to the Dallas Cowboys in quite a disaster. But if you have been enjoying the content here, tune in to our podcast that airs every Wednesday afternoon of Ruckus and the Menace, where you get to hear me talk a little bit more about the sporting world and every other element of video games, food, music, whatever kind of sticks out. And we will start this drive here at the 26-yard line with the Jets having the ball. 1st and 10. Ball at the 26. Fields in under center with Bryce Hall in the backfield. Fields will find Bryce Hall for a 4-yard gain, getting to the 30. Second and a medium 6. Ball at the 30. Fields will hand off to Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall will find the outside and is cut down at the 42-yard line. That'll be good for a fresh set of downs for the Jets. 1st and 10, ball at their own 42. Fields dropping back and is sacked off the edge by Nick Skirton for a loss of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 17, ball at the 35. Fields in the shotgun, Hall to his left. Hall will be the carrier, and he will get to the 40. 3rd and 12. Ball at the 40. Fields will drop back. Fields will find Garrett Wilson, who will get to the Carolina 41, and that is good for a first. 1st and 10, ball at the Carolina, Carolina 41. Play action pass, Fields. Fields will find Alan Lazard. Josh Reynolds. Check that. For a gain of 15, getting to the 26. That's good for a first. Bet that Lazard was number 10. Bryce Hall is tackled at the 23 for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 23-yard line. Fields under center, I formation with Bryce Hall as the deep back in the I. Hall will go nowhere. Trayvon Mooring, the first defender there. 3rd and 7. Ball at the 23. Fields will drop back, and Fields will be sacked for a loss by Nick Skirton. And the Jets will have to settle for 3. A 52-yard attempt for Austin Seibert. Kick is up, and it is good. 7:22 to go in quarter number 1. The Jets lead 3-0 with the Panthers preparing to receive the ball for the first time. Seibert is set to kick this away. Renfro will move it along and get to the 21. And Bryce Young, who already has 1,500 yards on the season. A tough game against Dallas, throwing 4 picks. But it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 21. They will hand off to the leading rusher in Chuba Hubbard. And Hubbard will gain 9, or gain 1.
Brings up
Second and 9. Ball at the 22-yard line. Young will hand off again to Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard going to find a hole and get through, getting to the 33 for a gain of 11, and that is good for a Carolina Panthers first down. First and 10, ball at their own 33. Hubbard, the ball carrier, gaining nothing. Second and 10, ball at the 33. Young, dropped by Adam Thielen. Defender draped all over his back. And it is 3rd and 10, ball at the 33. Young will find Teneroa McMillan, and McMillan will get to the Jet 48. That is good for a fresh set of downs for the Panthers. First and 10, ball at the Jet 48. Hubbard finds a hole and gets out. Breaking out to the 24. That is good for a first down for Carolina. First and 10. Ball at the 24. Jonathan Brooks, the new back coming in, and Brooks is going to find a hole and gain 6. Second and 4. Ball at the 18-yard line. Hubbard not going to lose a yard there, going to the 19. 3rd and 5. Ball at the 19. Young crossing over and finding Jatavian Sanders on the mesh concept, getting to the 12. That is good for a fresh set of downs for the Panthers. First and 10, ball at the 12. Hubbard is going to get stood up and sent back for a loss of 1. Second and 11, ball at the 13. Young gets the slip screen off, and Chuba Hubbard will receive on a loss. Loss of 2 on that play. 3rd and 13. Ball at the 15-yard line. Young finding Adam Thielen. And he's going to be short. But the Jets are going to challenge. The previous play will be under review. Did Adam Thielen get both feet in and the ball? And possession. He has possession there, and both feet look like they are in. And it is a completed pass, and the Jets will lose a timeout. After review, the call will stand. 4th and 1 from the 3. Hubbard gets through, first down. First and goal from the 1. Heavy packages out. Hubbard, nowhere. Second and goal from the 3. A man in motion for Carolina as Young's in the shotgun. And that is incomplete, intended for Xavier Legette. 3rd and goal from the 3. Young, McMillan, touchdown, Carolina! And the Panthers will take the lead. The kick is up and good. And with 27 seconds to go in quarter number 1, the Panthers lead 7-3. The Panthers are set to kick this away. Return man finds his way through a hole and gets to the 38. And the Jets will take over on offense. Held to a field goal on their last drive. On their opening drive, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 38. Fields in the pistol. And that is an incomplete pass. Intended for the tight end, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hall will gain about 3, getting to the 41. 3rd and 7, ball at their own 41. And we get to the end of the first quarter, where the Panthers lead 7-3. Third and 7. Ball from the Jet 41. Fields in the shotgun. Fields firing. Caught by Lazard. To the Carolina 31, and that is good for a fresh set of downs for the Jets. And this play is not going to go off. A delay of game on the Jets. A 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st and 15, ball at the Carolina 36. Fields looking. Finds Garrett Wilson. Wilson will get to the 20, and that is good for a first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line. Fields in the gun. Getting it to Bryce Hall. Goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line. And that will also go nowhere as the edge is set by the Panther defense. Skirting on the tackle. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line. And they are not going to get the play off. They set the tight end in motion too late. Another delay of game. Another 5-yard penalty for the Jets. And it is 3rd and 15. Ball at the 25. Fields dropping back. Shorts. Getting it to Josh Reynolds, and Reynolds not able to keep himself in bounds. Seibert is set to kick this one away. A 28-yard field goal that is up and good. And with 9:29 to go in the first half, Carolina still leads 7-6. Seibert is set to kick this away. Trevor Etienne gets the ball and gets to the 25. 1st and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line. The run will go to Jonathan Brooks. Brooks is going to get to the 36, and that is good for a first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the Carolina 36. Young under center, dropping back. Young will find Tet McMillan. McMillan is going to drive, getting across midfield to the 45-40, where he will be tackled down for... where he will be tackled down. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 1st and 10, ball at the Jet 40. Brooks will get to the 35 after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5, ball at the Carolina 30, or at the Jet 35. Brooks busting through tacklers, getting to the 25. That is good for another fresh set of downs for the Panthers. Young in the shotgun. Young finding Xavier Leggett. And Leggett will get to the 19. That's a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 19. Jonathan Brooks busting through for a 6-yard gain. Getting to the 13. That is a fresh set of downs for Carolina. 1st and 10. Ball at the 13. Trevor Etienne pushing for another gain of 5, getting to the 7. Second and 5. Ball at the 7. Brooks will get to the 2. 1st and goal for the Panthers. And Brooks will bust the tackle and find the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The kick is away and good. And with 4:40 to go in the first half, the Panthers lead 14-6. Sam Martin is set to kick this away. And he will fire away. This ball falling. And the return will be made to the 28-yard line. The Jets, who have been held to 2 field goals while the Panthers have had 2 touchdowns on their possessions, now take over 1st and 10. Breece Hall will get across to the 41 on a gain of 13. Fresh set of downs for the Jets. 1st and 10, ball at the Jet 41. Tight end in motion. Breece Hall moving. Gets to the 46, a gain of 5. 2nd and 5, ball at the 46-yard line. Fields in the shotgun. Hall to his left. Lazard was moved in motion. Hall moving on a stretch run to the outside that only gains 1 as the linebacker was able to get there and make the tackle. 3rd and 4, ball at the 47. Fields dropping back. Fields scrambling around. And he is going to get stuffed. Stuffed at the 49-yard line. And we now hit the 2-minute warning. And the Jets will have to punt. The punt on the way. Shanked off a little to the right, but it gets to the 20. Teteroa McMillan already with 750 yards receiving on the season. And it is 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Young dropping back. That's going to get caught by Xavier Leggett. Leggett's going to get to the 28, and that's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, ball at the 28, and there's Jonathan Brooks. Moving, shaking, getting to the Carolina 44, and that is good for a fresh set of downs. Uh-oh, and Young sees it, but it is nowhere close. An incomplete pass trying to find Teteroa McMillan on the bomb. 2nd and 10. Young was initially looking for McMillan, but swapped over to try and find Tremble. An incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 44. Young will find Jonathan Brooks, and he is short. And the Panthers will now find themselves punting. And Martin's kick is away. That kick's going to get to the 10. And Gibson will be down to the 21 with 1:09 to go in the half. Justin Fields lining up in the shotgun. 1st and 10, ball at the 21. Fields dropping back. Fields sacked. Skirting with his 3rd sack of the game. And it's 2nd and 19 from the 12 with 1:04 to go as Carolina calls their first time out of the half. Carolina will now call their 2nd time out of the half with 1 minute to go after Fields finds Wilson for a gain of 6. Fields dropped. The tight end was double covered. Mason Taylor was double covered, and the ball was knocked out, resulting in a punt. And the Panthers with 1 timeout to go in less than 50 seconds. ETN will get to the 45-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Carolina at that point. 1st and 10, ball at the Carolina 45. Young will find Teteroa McMillan, and McMillan is going to get to the 40. That's good for a first. Thielen will drop the ball at the 42. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 42. Young dropping back. Young scrambling. And it's going to slide to the 32. That scramble good getting to the 32. 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, but there's a flag. 10 seconds to go, and it's pass interference on Thomas, and that's going to go to the 1. 10 seconds left. The Jets, 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1. Young, no chance. Teteroa McMillan was the intended target. Incomplete. Young, McMillan, touchdown. A change of position was all that was needed to get Teteroa McMillan the ball. 3 seconds left in the half. The Panthers didn't even need to burn their timeout, and they are up 21-6. What a way to close out the half. And the Panthers will start with the ball to kick off the second half. And this tackle will be made at the 23-yard line. And at halftime, the Panthers enter with a 21-6 lead over the winless Jets. Halftime report time. Let's see what games are on our radar. The 0-6 Rams and the 2-4 Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence finding Travis Etienne, and he is off to the races. And the Jaguars improve to 3-4, holding the Rams winless 31-24. A big matchup in the AFC North, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Aaron Rodgers pitches the ball off to Jalen Warren. Great blocking on the toss play to the left. Warren hurdles over a defender and scores. The Steelers defeat the Bengals 29-28. AFC matchup, Chiefs and Raiders. The Chiefs 0-6. And it is Patrick Mahomes dropping back and finding Xavier Worthy for a spectacular one-handed catch. That being the biggest difference maker so far in this one, as the Chiefs lead the Raiders at halftime 7-3. There's your look at the games going on around the league. And in this one here, the Jets have not been able to find the end zone while Carolina has found great success. Chuba Hubbard out to start the game out with an injury during it, but Bryce Young has handled the slack passing the football. And now, Seibert is set to kick this away, and it'll go to Trevor Etienne. And Trevor will get to the 25. It'll be 1st and 10, and Chuba Hubbard is back out onto the field. Missing the second quarter with a minor injury, Hubbard has returned. 1st and 10, ball at the 25. Hubbard is going to push to the 28. A 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 28-yard line. Young in the shotgun, sending Leggett into motion. And the snap is away. Young. Incomplete pass intended for Xavier Leggett. 3rd and 8. Ball at the 28-yard line. Young. Jatavian Sanders is unable to hang on. And this will result in a 3-and-out for the Panthers, as they will have to punt. Martin kicking away. Gibson breaking the first tackle and getting to the 39. 1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. Fields under center with Hall behind him as the lone back. And that was a play-action pass that got blown up in a hurry. Cam Jackson burying Justin Fields in a matter of I'm just going to get there as quickly as I can for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Ball at the 32-yard line. Fields will find Garrett Wilson, and he'll get back to the original line. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 39-yard line. And too much motion for the Jets. A delay of game will be charged, and the Panthers will take the 5-yard penalty. And it'll be 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 from the 34. Fields is the empty man in the shotgun. That is going to get caught by Gibson, and Gibson will get to the Carolina 45 on the play. That is good for a fresh set of downs for the Jets. 1st and 10. Breece Hall was the deep back of the eye. Fields, and that is going to get intercepted by Chris Barnes. And Barnes is going to return this to the 47-yard line of Carolina. The turnover. The turnover for Carolina. They haven't been able to produce very many of them, but when they have, it has been mightily effective. Young. Incomplete pass intended for Teteroa McMillan. McMillan hit as he tried to secure that one. 2nd and 10, ball at the 47. Young will find Thielen. Thielen will cross midfield and get to the Jet 45. That's going to be a gain of 7. 3rd and 3, ball at the 45. Young is going to drop back at a slip screen for Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard's going to find the ball upfield and get to the Jet 33. That's good for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10, ball at the 33-yard line. Jets coming in with a too-high safety look. And you know what that's going to scream? Run the football. Jonathan Brooks getting up the field, but it will only be for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, ball at the 33. Young going to find a slip screen, and that is not going to go. Oh, no! Jonathan Brooks bounces off a couple of tacklers and gets to the Jet 3. That's good for a first down. A huge play for Jonathan Brooks. It looked like trouble, but Brooks found a way out. That one, unfortunately, Brooks found no way out. A loss of 1 on that one. 2nd and goal from the 4. Young. McMillan, another dot. Touchdown, Panthers. Teteroa McMillan has been such a spectacular pass target. And the kick is up and good. And with 6:58 to go in the third quarter, the Panthers lead 28-6. The Panthers are set to kick this away. It is up. And play will resume. Tackle made at the 24. And the Jets will take over at that point. Bryce Hall has been held to 43 yards in this one. And it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 24. Fields finding Bryce Hall, and Bryce Hall's going to find a hole, getting to the 41-yard line of the Jets, and that'll be good for a first down. 1st and 10, ball at the 41. Hall tried to get to the outside, and that was contained in a hurry. A loss of 2 for Bryce Hall on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12, or 2nd and 11 and a half. Ball at the 39. And that is Nick Skirton with another sack. The edge being established by the speed rush, by the power rusher. And it is 3rd and 19, ball at the 32. Fields is having to run for his life and get down at the 38. And the Jets are going to have to punt. The punt is away. And here's Trevor Etienne. And he will get to the 21, where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10. First and 10. Ball at the 21-yard line. Jonathan Brooks on the toss play to the left. Brooks busting through a tackle and getting to the 31. That's good for a first. 1st and 10, ball at the 31. Misdirection play. And Brooks will gain another 4. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 36-yard line. Jatavian Sanders is going to hang on to it. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the Carolina 48. Brooks will gain a yard.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 1 yard gain.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 49. Young finding a wide open Jatavian Sanders, and Sanders will get to the Jet 30. That is good for a first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the 30. Young crosses body, and that was nowhere close. Intended for Xavier Leggett. 2nd and 10. Ball at the Jet 30. Brooks finding a hole and gaining 4. 3rd and 5. Ball at the 26. And Young, incomplete pass intended for Adam Thielen. And the 43-yard field goal, and that is hooked. Hooked just a bit too far on the overkick. No good. And the Jets will take over at the 33. First down for them. At that point, 1:11 to go in the 3rd. Fields. And that is broken up. Swatted away by J.C. Horn. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ball at their own 33. And that play is blown up. Barnes coming in untouched. A loss of 2 for Breece Hall. And it'll be 3rd and 11. Ball at the 31. Really a 3rd and a long 11. And that is intercepted. That is intercepted. Intended for Garrett Wilson and picked off by Jackson. And Jackson will return the ball, getting out of bounds. Mike Jackson will return the ball to the Jet 24, where the Carolina Panthers will take over with 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd. 1st and 10. All at the 24. Brooks gets through and gets to the 16. 2nd and 2. Ball at the 16-yard line, but the Carolina Panthers will run out the clock. End of the 3rd. And your score here is 28-6 Carolina. Second and 2. Ball at the 16-yard line, and we're at the start of the final salvo. Young in the shotgun, Brooks to his left, too high safety look for the defense. And Jonathan Brooks, 100 yards for him on the day. In the stead of one not as healthy Chuba Hubbard. 1st and goal from the 5, and that's going to go, well, nowhere. 2nd and goal from the 8. Young play action pass. Incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 8. Brooks will find the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Carolina. And the Panthers have blown this game even further. Wide open. The PAT up and good. Your score with 11:23 to go in the final quarter. 35-6. And we are set to kick this away. The ensuing kickoff is away. 11:33 to go. Gibson tackled right away at the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball at the 24.
Here we go.
Fields in the shotgun. Derek Brown will not get there, and the pass is complete to Garrett Wilson for a gain of 4. Tackle made as soon as he got it. 2nd and 6, ball at the 28. Fields dropping back. Fields running around. And Mike Jackson is going to tabletop Bryce Young on the cut, or Breece Hall on the cut stick. And it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 33. Fields scrambling. Fields sliding to the 49. Good for a first. First and 10, ball at the Jet 49. And that, Derek Brown is now finally going to get there. A loss of 7 on the sack. A loss of 7, 2nd and 17 from the 42. Fields, and there was nobody home. Nobody home. He was coming in untouched, but Breece Hall will get it complete and back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 49. Fields will find Allen Lazard. And Lazard is undercut by Mooring at the 10. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the 10. And that is going to get caught by Josh Reynolds. An unnecessary diving grab, but he makes it. Touchdown, Jets. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and, oh no. And Carolina was trying to get out of the way, but it'll be a personal foul, roughing the kicker. The PAT will be good, and the Jets will take the 15 yards on the kickoff. This kick is away and out of the back of the end zone. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. And it actually is Jonathan Brooks turning to the field instead of Chuba Hubbard. And Brooks is going to continue pushing. And Brooks is going to get to the 48. That's good for a first. 1st and 10, ball at the Carolina 48. Young's going to hand off to Brooks. Brooks to another first down marker, getting to the 42. Fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, ball at the Jet 42. We are just under 6 minutes to go in this one. And Brooks will gain 2 on the dive play up the middle. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 40. Young, not even close to Jatavian Sanders. 3rd and 8. Ball at the 40. Young finding Liggett. And it will be short. 51-yard field goal, kick up and off the upright and no good. Ooh, a tough break as that hit the center of the right upright. 1st and 10. Ball at the 41. And the tackle made on the pass from Fields to Wilson for a gain of 6. 3:52 to go. 2nd and 4 from the 47-yard line. Fields dropping back. Fields scrambling. Fields hit, and he gets across to the Carolina 48. That is good for a first down. 1st and 10, ball at the 48. Fields, the empty man in the shotgun, and that's going to go nowhere. That's going nowhere fast. It was rolling on Lazard, but Lazard was not able to get his hands on it. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 from the Carolina 48. 3:25 to go. And Fields, that got busted up in a hurry. Derek Brown demolishing that play and pushing it back to the other side of midfield. A loss of 7. 3rd and 17 from the 45. Fields in the gun. Fields. A little screen pass, but that's going to get only to midfield. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jets are going to go for it on 4th down. And that will be complete to the receiver, and that is good for a first. First and 10, ball at the 31. Fields. That's going to go to Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen making the last couple of grabs. He only gets to the 29 on this one after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 from the 29. Fields dropping back. Fields batted away. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. Ball at the 29. And the tackle is made at the 25-yard line. He's going to get it to the receiver, to the 2-minute warning. First and goal from the 5. Fields in the shotgun. Hall to his left. Fields is sacked by Cam Jackson. A big sack. 2nd and goal from the 12. And the clock continues to run. Fields in the shotgun. Hall to his right. Buried once more. This time, Derek Brown. 3rd and goal from the 15. The interior of the Carolina defense has been doing it. And it's batted away. Smith-Wade. Smith-Wade has batted this one away. And that will be caught. A touchdown for the Jets made by Jeremy Ruckert. And the Jets are going to go for 2.
Here we go.
1 minute and 32 seconds remaining. Fields will get there. And minute 32 seconds, the score 35-21. Liget recovers the onside kick and gets to the 49. 1st and 10. Ball at the Jet 49. Brooks pushes through and gets to the 44. 2nd and 5. Ball at the 44-yard line. Young handing the ball off to Brooks. Brooks is going to get to the 41. 3rd and 2. Ball at the 41. And Evans, the tight end, is going to steamroll, getting to the 32. And the Jets are out of timeouts. And now Carolina can chew the clock away. And the Carolina Panthers will come away snapping a losing skid of 1 from the Dallas Cowboys, and they will walk away from this game against the Jets with a W to improve to 5-2. The Jets will fall to 0-7 despite trying to rally back. Chuba Hubbard may have been injured, but Jonathan Brooks proved very effective as next man up as he rushed for over 100 yards in the victory. Until the next episode of This One's for Sam, hugs and hand pounds, everybody.